Let's peel back the cover on the tools and tech that shape our world. Ready for a deep dive? This channel is your backstage pass into the fascinating universe of big machines, smart products, and next-level tools. We break down the mechanics behind everything from industrial robots and circuit boards to power tools and DIY repairs. Curious about how things work, how they're made, or even how to fix them? You're in the right place. Whether it's electronics, mechanics, or electrical circuits, we explain the tech, review the latest gear, and even build a few projects together. Get ready for hands-on walkthroughs, epic reviews, and practical tips that'll make you the go-to tech guru in your crew. Hit subscribe, join our community of curious minds, and let's spark your passion for technology one awesome machine at a time. All right, let's talk about centrifuges, one of those science gadgets you've probably seen in movies, whirring test tubes around super fast. But what are they really, and how do they work? Imagine you're at a playground spinning on one of those merry-go-rounds. When you spin faster, you feel yourself pushed outward, right? That's not magic, it's physics. That outward force you feel, it's called centrifugal force. A centrifuge is basically a super-powered merry-go-round for science. It's a machine that spins things around a central point at very high speeds. Why? Because spinning separates stuff that's mixed together, like sorting out the bits in a smoothie. Here's how it works. You put your sample, maybe blood or muddy water, into small tubes. These tubes are loaded into the centrifuge's rotor, which is like the spinning plate on the merry-go-round. When the machine turns on, the rotor spins super fast and everything inside gets pushed outward hard. But here's the cool part. Not everything gets pushed out at the same rate. The heavier, denser stuff like red blood cells in blood or dirt in water gets flung out faster and ends up at the bottom of the tube. The lighter stuff like plasma or clean water stays on top, so spinning basically sorts things by weight, fast. Scientists use this trick all the time. Doctors spin blood to separate plasma so they can test for diseases. Biologists use it to isolate DNA. Even astronauts rely on giant centrifuges to train for the feeling of high gravity. Here's a fun analogy. Imagine you've got a bowl of candy with big chocolate bars and tiny sprinkles. If you spin the bowl, the heavy chocolate bars fly to the edge, while the little sprinkles stay closer to the middle. That's exactly what a centrifuge does with liquids and particles. So next time you see one of those spinning machines in a lab, remember it's just using the power of spin, a bit like your favorite carnival ride, to sort out the stuff we can't see with our eyes. And that's the magic of a centrifuge, turning the invisible into something we can study, understand, and use. Science is awesome, isn't it?